So NutriBosses, since we are on the topic of Instagram stories for the last 2 videos, in this video I am going to give you 7 ways to make your stories aesthetically appealing. And if you're interested in that, then keep watching. If you're a nutritionist trying to make a business from Instagram, then this channel is the place where you need to be. However, in the last 2 videos, we have spoken about Instagram stories. So even if you're not a nutritionist, you might be able to find some help in these videos. So let's get started with the 7 ways of making aesthetically pleasing stories for your Instagram. The number 1 way to create aesthetic Instagram stories that I want to talk about today is this one. Whenever I upload a story like this, there are a lot of nutritionists who come to me saying they really like this way of putting up Instagram stories and they do not know how to do it. So let's just talk about creating this translucent film on your Instagram stories where you can put in any text on top of your picture, your boomerang or whatever. Now all you need to do is to go into the Instagram stories and find out a base for your story. It can be a picture which you can pull out from your camera roll, or you can click right at the time, or you can also create a boomerang for yourself. Now once you've selected a base for your Instagram story, then you want to go into right top corner and click on these 3 horizontal dots. Now here you will find out the option to draw, and once you click on the draw, there will be different pens that you can select from. And once you click on this number 3rd pen, which is a broad marker pen, you will be able to select any color which you can pick from the bottom line and then long press on your story. This marker pen will allow you to create a translucent film of any color of your choice, and once you have done that, then you can put in any poll or any relatable text for this story and then just press upload. The second aesthetic Instagram story feature that I want to talk about is the boomerang. Now boomerangs are a really fun way to show some fun moment or a really authoritative moment in your Instagram stories. Now all you need to do to create a boomerang is to click on this infinity sign that you see in your Instagram story feature once you open the stories, and once you select the boomerang feature, whatever moment you do, it will be captured as a re-looping GIF or a re-looping video of 3 to 5 seconds. Now once you're happy with this mini video, there are certain other fun things also that you can do with this boomerang. What I personally really like to do is that once I've shot the boomerang, I will click on the infinity button again and then choose the second option where you can reduce the speed of your boomerang. It creates a very authoritative and at the same time very fun vibe on your Instagram story, and then put up a translucent film on top like I have discussed in the point number 1, and then put in the text that I want to put. Along with that, something which will increase the engagement on my story as discussed in the video number 1 in this series. And yes, it's that simple. Now to take this story even a notch up, I also like to put up some background music, and for that all you need to do is to click on this square face sticker and then select a music and then adjust the music accordingly and then put up the story that way. The third aesthetic Instagram story style that I want to talk about is the hyperlapses. Now if you follow me on Instagram, you will be knowing that I put up a lot of hyperlapses to show the behind the scenes of my day, my work, my sessions and all of the good stuff. Now how I do that is that whenever I'm sitting for a session or whenever I'm going to do an elongated act like workout, then I will be setting my phone in the time-lapse mode somewhere in the room, and then it is going to capture the entire process of whatever I'm doing under 30 seconds or 1 minute. So basically time-lapse captures at a speed a longer duration of time to create a very short video of that. Now once you have created this video, all you need to do is to upload it on your story, and then if you want, you can write a caption on it. If you want, you can make a translucent film on this and then put up some music, put up some sticker to increase the engagement as well, and that's how you create a very good looking story for yourself. The next Instagram aesthetic story feature that I want to talk about is the brand colors for your own brand identity. Now when you start to write a text on your Instagram story, there are certain colors options that Instagram gives by default. However, you might be having some other color which defines your brand and your brand identity. To use that color in your captions and in your Instagram story text is to create a picture of all of your brand colors and keep it in your favorites inside your phone. Now whenever you want to upload a story in which you want to put a text as well, what you need to do is to record whatever you're saying or whatever the base of your story is going to be, and then go into the square sticker and upload the picture of your brand colors. then whatever text you write, you can use the color picker option and then pick up whatever brand color that you want to choose, and the entire text is going to turn into your brand color. This will work for both static text and the captions which are going on as you are speaking. So I would highly recommend that you create a brand identity for yourself and use only of the brand colors that you have defined for yourself as your story captions and your story text. The next aesthetic Instagram story feature that I want to talk about is using various shapes to highlight your message inside your Instagram stories. Now I use a lot of bars and colors into my Instagram stories to highlight the message that I want to convey. And all you need to do to create this kind of a beautiful looking story is that whatever base that you choose for your Instagram story, then you go into the text option and then put one dot and put a lot of space. And then once you click on this top A button, you will be able to create a bar, and then you can change the color of it and place it wherever you want into your story. Apart from that, again go into the text option and then create a line of underscores and use that line as an extension of this bar. Now here you can again put any text on top to highlight this particular text on that story. Now this one personally is my favorite because it just elevates the entire look of your story and it looks so beautiful and also highlights the message that you want to convey to your audience. And the next way to create aesthetic Instagram stories is to create multiple pictures of yourself in various emotions so that you can highlight the message that you want to give on your Instagram story. And all you need to do to create at least month or year worth of these kind of pictures is very simple. You just need to get ready on one day and then put your camera into a video mode and capture a lot of your pictures into various emotions. And then once you're done, you can just take screenshots of these pictures from your video and then keep using these pictures on your Instagram stories whenever you want. Now this one was a pretty short video and I hope you really liked all the tips and tricks that I have given you regarding creating aesthetic Instagram stories for yourself, and I am hoping that whenever you use any of these tips, you are going to tag me in that story so that I can also see how exactly you have created an aesthetic story for yourself. Now if you are a coach looking to give more and more value on your Instagram stories and build authority on your Instagram stories, then you're going to love these two videos that I have for you right here, and I hope you are going to love these tricks also just as much as you love this video. If there are some things that you want me to cover on this channel, then please let me know that in the comments, and I hope you keep bossing. Bye guys.